All right, what is going on? Bleh. We are live here on Facebook at the Gamebook Sammy Sports Cards and on YouTube and on Twitter at Gamebook. I am your co-host for this evening, along with two other, and for some reason we just lost one of them. Not quite sure what happened there. Here he comes back. As I was saying, I am one of your co-hosts this evening. They call me A-Bomb the Sauce God. You can follow me on Twitter at A-Bomb Sauce God. This episode of Sammy Sports Cards is presented by the Gamebook in partnership with Super Draft Pro and in partnership with Caesars Entertainment. Now, tonight's show is going to be a little bit different. We've been doing the live breaks, of course, here on Sammy Sports Cards. Tonight is just a live opening for a premium box that is incredibly difficult to get your hands on. That is numbered out of 199. Yes, the entire box, the set. Each card is numbered to 199 or less. It also has a guaranteed autograph in it. And of course, that will be brought and presented to you here on stream on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So if you are tuning in with us, give us a like and a share. If you are watching us on Twitter, hit us with a retweet. Make sure you're already following us on Twitter, as now I will introduce the other co-host who's joining us tonight as a special treat, Mr. 12 Gauge, Captain 12 Gauge, Ponchero with the NHL picks tonight. We'll check in with him, of course, at some point. You can follow him on Twitter as well at 24 Gauge Oliver 24. We'll check in with those picks that we took a couple days off. It's a little bit of a slow week after the Super Bowl, and I think everybody that is a sports bettor can agree with that statement. So, of course, now tonight's host, I will be bringing in, and I'm excited to have him do this opportunity this week. We had some talks about how it was going to be done, whether it was going to be done via break, or if it was going to be held, or if it was going to be open for personal collection, and then he can make his decisions afterwards from there. So, of course, now I'm going to go ahead and bring in the host for, let's click it. For tonight's show, Sambone, and you can follow him on Twitter at SlamandSammy55. They know him as Sammy Sports Cards. How you doing tonight, Sam?
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Very good, very good. How about you, Sam?
Very good, guys. We've been looking forward to this all week. Needless to say, this is going to be an amazing box just because of the cards being numbered, but also that one autograph. And the autograph is encased and it's numbered out of 10. We talked about the checklist: Magic Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. There's Larry Bird, there's Luka, there's Ball, there's all the premier players, legends, retired. The list is insane, guys. So we're going to open this. As soon as we open it, though, the autograph is on top. So we're going to go ahead and cover that and just put it to the side.
Make sure you try not to see it yourself too, Sam, as best as you possibly can.
Oh, I can.
Hey, Sam, real quick, too, just to get the good luck humor, roll that as fat as you can.
Oh, man, never forget. I had to make sure. No wasting. All right. And, of course, always a nice Curtis Martin bobble for good luck. And this box, guys, is pretty special. There's 270 cards in it. Mine is numbered 94 out of 199. I'll go ahead and I'll show you. I don't want to go ahead and tilt it because the way the cards are packed, they're packed downward. So I don't want to tilt the box up or anything like that. Not too much is protecting the side of the cards. I was kind of upset. I don't know if you guys saw, but there was really only styrofoam protecting the sides, and there was nothing really too much protecting the top, just wax paper. Kind of just feels like a little bit of a lowball thing to do when the box is a premium box and numbered and as rare as it is. But anyway, I'm not going to complain anymore. I'm going to go ahead and open it up. I'm going to go ahead and try my best to go ahead and cover this real quick, guys. So let me go ahead and crack it. And we will go ahead and get to it. And, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you follow us on Twitter and Facebook, Anthony Gage and myself. We can bring you some good stuff here. And more than just cards, we got all the sports content. They were talking about DFS and everything. That'll be really fun to get into once sports start picking up again. Of course, with basketball being as hot as it is, the All-Star break is coming up. A lot of things to look forward to. So it's fun doing basketball. So here we go. I know I have to pop this very carefully because as soon as it pops, the wax paper is only covering it very slightly. Okay. All right, here we go.
Come on, let's see something.
So I'm going to go ahead and take this right out. I know it's somewhere. Okay, I didn't see it at all, guys. I covered it. We're all set. So mission accomplished. All right, so as you can see right here, and I'm sorry about the shadow, but this is just how the box is. This is how the cards are packed. As you can see, not really well protected. I mean, that's kind of upsetting for just how rare the box is, too. As you can see, it's only styrofoam here and chopped up styrofoam here. Look, it's literally chopped in 3 pieces, guys. I can't make that up. But anyway, 269 cards are in here total. So I'll go ahead and I will just kind of pick some up as I go, but I'm going to be really careful. Don't want to ding any cards. Want to make sure they stay nice and, mint. You definitely don't want to make sure that you ding up your cards, guys. And being how this is, I have to be super careful. And mic check, by the way, Anthony.
What's good?
I just had mic check. Just wanted to make sure everything was good. I haven't heard anything on your end.
Letting you do your thing.
All right, my friend. So I'm going to go ahead and start going through these guys. Every single card. Sorry?
What's good? Keep going.
Okay. So every single card, guys, is numbered to 199. The way this kind of goes, though, is they could be numbered anywhere from 1 all the way to 199. And since there's only 199 boxes made, all the cards are random for the numbers. It can be anything. They're not in any order. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I'll go ahead and going through them. And they're all beautiful cards, by the way, guys. If you really want to take a look, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and close the box just so the light can kind of shine on them a little bit more. Go ahead and I'll spin this around.
And if you are just now tuning in, make sure to hit us with a like. Make sure to hit us all with a follow on Facebook, YouTube for subscription, and on Twitter. If you're watching on Twitter, hit us with a retweet, of course. All the love is appreciated, all the support, as Sammy is now going to start unveiling the base cards to this premium. Okay, not just any old NBA Hoops box, a premium NBA Hoops box. There's only 199 of these made. Sam, the floor is yours. Take her away.
Thank you, my friend. So we're going to go ahead and just start, guys, by the order that it's in. I'm going from left to right. That's how it's packed. So they're going to go ahead and start us off with a Jamal Murray. Now, as you can see the numbers right here, and take a look at that. Lucky number 1, the very first card made. So that's just an example of how they look, guys, when they're on the side here, but they're all pretty nice. They have this nice chrome outside. Anthony, look at that, too.
Yeah, that is. See, these cards are all pretty, whether they're base cards or not. It's a nice Jamal Murray, by the way. And can you show us the numbered on the side, too? What number is this one out of 199?
What?
Can you hear everything?
Oh, my God. Why did that happen? I didn't think I needed to.
And Sam, coming back
good?
to you as we've eased through these technical difficulties.
Do what you need to do.
Can they?
I don't know. They can't hear us. The
I can hear
volume just
you.
completely cut out.
We can hear you. Sam, I can hear you.
Okay. Something happened with an alarm, guys. Sorry about that.
I've been able to hear you the entire time.
We couldn't hear you on this sense. We were just making sure that I didn't think at all, but my bad,
Do what
guys.
you have to do.
All right.
As we were
Sorry
saying,
about that.
can you show us the numbering on the side of the card This is out of 199. This one is 1.
Pop 1.
Nice. Very,
So we'll go
very
through 'em.
nice, Sam.
Jamal
Very
Murray.
nice.
Got Terrence Ross out of 87. Got a SGA out of 179. 195 for DeMar DeRozan. And guys, I want to mention something too. I'm a Laker fan. I just personally collect Lakers cards. A lot of these are going to be for sale. For anyone that's watching, I know there's a few people watching that like basketball. I'll definitely be able to get rid of them, guys, because I'm not going to want to keep every single one of them, especially since I'm mainly just a Laker collector. But let us know. These definitely are all for sale for a reasonable price, but they're all numbered out of 199, and they're part of a special set, so you know that they're definitely got great value, and they're all chrome as well. You can't beat a card that looks like that. Every single one's a nice refractor. So anyway, we'll go ahead and keep moving. We got a TJ Warren 32, Book got a 91, Tobias Harris 148, and I'm just saying the first number. I'm just saying the first number because they're all numbered out of 199. So I'm just going to say the first one, guys, just so that way I don't have to keep saying out of. But 180, 183 for Clay, 13 Jaylen Brown, 46 Jimmy Butler. Shout out to Chris, by the way, for the Jimmy Butler. The Joker out of 56, Cole Anthony 91, Alexi 29. 178, DeAndre Murray. 155, Zach LaVine. Mikal Bridges, 29 for the Suns. There's a Ben Simmons who is now a net, but for the Sixers, 170. 32 for Curry. That's a pretty good number for him. 166 for Marcus Smart. 52 for Bam Adebayo and that nice Vice jersey.
So,
that's a nice.
Sam, pause for a moment. Drew, to answer this question, yes, these cards are all the base ones that Sam is going through. So these cards exist in all 199 boxes, but each one of these is numbered differently out of 199. So Sam, for instance, on this card has which number?
52 for Bam.
So that's 52 out of 199 of those made. So good question.
So, yeah. Thank you, Anthony, for answering that. That was perfect. So there's the Bam. We got 145 for Michael Porter Jr., 46 for RJ Hampton with the Magic. I love those old school Magic jerseys, by the way. Those things are just different. For Darius Bazley, 71. Derek White, 134. For Nikola, for the Bulls, 91. Chris Paul, 95. Joel Embiid, 95. There's a back-to-back 95. For Draymond Green, 81. Kemba Walker, 71. Duncan Robinson, 71. So it looks like some of these are kind of repetitive now. We got a Will Barton, 71. And now they switched it up on us, 105 for Markelle Fultz. So that's interesting the way they do that. The way they pair them up in here, it almost seems like they kind of maybe do a few in a row on purpose and then scatter them around. I'm not too sure. 120 for Lou Dort. 147 for Keldon Johnson. So that's one stack that I'll go through. So I'll do, guys, I'll go ahead and do them in, by 30 or 40 because there's a lot of them in here. And I want to keep them really well organized, especially since they do go in order. But we will go ahead and show off that autograph, which is in case numbered out of 10 at the very end of this. I will go ahead and try my best to keep this as well-centered as I can. And again, guys, as you can see, I'll go ahead and I'll show you this one more time. Because of the way the box is, I have to make sure I pick them up very carefully. For anyone else who did openings of this, I can only imagine how upset they were. I was a little upset just because, if the mailman were to drop this one time, or anybody, that would have probably been the end of them. As sad as that is, it's true. All right. Go ahead and pick up another stack here. And we will go ahead and keep moving cardboard over to protect it. I'm going to go ahead and put this just to the side real quick, guys. Again, I want to thank everyone for joining us on a Wednesday night to open some amazing cards. It's really cool that I'm able to get my hands on one of these boxes just because of how rare it is.
By the way, some good luck real quick. Some new things on the mantle. So good luck from the Peyton Manning autograph picture, the Ken Griffey patch card, as well as the now on the mantle Josh Allen pink prism card. The Trey White autograph, of course, that was courtesy of Clad Colt, my favorite. And Josh Allen rookie wave rookie card. And then, of course, another gift courtesy of Clad Colt, who you guys can follow on Facebook and on the Whatnot app at Clad Colt. I'll get to that in a moment. But that is a Jalen Hurts rookie graded 9 PSA slab for Jalen Hurts rookie card. And that's courtesy of Clad Colt. You can follow him on Facebook for the best Apex streaming right now. He's kind of getting into ranked. He has his personal Pokemon as well as other trading cards for sports and things like that. Great cards, numbered cards, autoed cards, tons of amazing stuff, of course, via Facebook. And he has the most fire Pokemon breaks and pulls on the Whatnot app, which you could be looking for Sam in the future. Go ahead, Sammy. It's Sammy Bolster.
And we'll get back to this right now. And here's the second stack. I pulled out a way bigger one than my first. So I'll be able to go ahead and fly through these a little bit faster. Here we go. Kobe White, 60. Like I said, guys, all of these are numbered out of 199. There is a stack that we get to way later on, too, that is just the cards that could be autographed. And that will be the whole entire checklist. So you can guys can actually see the whole entire checklist as we go through the cards, which is kind of nice. All right, so Kobe White, we got out of 60. Or out of 199, 60 out of 199. Sorry, I'm going to go ahead and start saying just the first number. DeAndre Ayton, 171. Steph Curry, 154, doing a Kareem skyhook. It's funny. Andrew Wiggins, 113. 35, Evan Fournier. Tyler Hero, 148. Stacks are getting a little out of control already. Paul Millsap, 3. Wendell Carter, 143. 76 for Al Horford. 156 for Paletto. Patrick Williams, 32. 40 Jay Crowder. 173 Danny Green. A 28 for Kelly Oubre. Wow, he's on the Hornets. Sometimes you forget when guys bounce around as much as he does. 43 for Tristan Thompson.
These cards are all beautiful, by the way.
Yeah, I love how they're all refractor chrome. That's just, I mean, if you look here, guys, I'll even spread them all out. Look, every single one of them. It is really nice. And they get even nicer as the collection goes on. That's why this is kind of cool, too, especially with the different players that they'll be showing. There's Dragic, 171. Andre Morris, 134. Gary Harris, 19. Yeah, I got to move all this stack over. This is going to be an absolute tower.
A lot of cards, guys. 270 cards, of course, in this entire set.
Yeah, it's a mountain.
Panini box. And if you guys don't believe me on the value of it, go look up. You won't see many for sale. You won't really see any. And this comes through an authentic source for boxes. So.
Thank you, Anthony. So moving on, guys, let's go ahead and get through this stack. I know there's a lot. 78 here for Kendrick Williams. Lonnie Walker, 108. Laurie, 97. Got Cameron, 89. 166 for Tyrese Maxey. Wiseman, 46. 87 for Pritchard. 21 for Kendrick Nunn in the Heat jersey, but says he is a Laker, which, by the way, has not played a game yet. I don't know what the hell is wrong with him. Drew, you can go ahead and quote me on this, but I think there's something up with him and they're just not saying anything. Yeah, Drew, $1,000+. And that's just holding it for now. I think as soon as the season's over, it'll multiply even more just because they'll already be manufacturing the one for next year. So 21 for Kendrick Nunn. Lillard, 25. Oh, cool. Luka Doncic, number 9. 9 out of 199. That's a good one. 115 for Theo. Devin Vassell, 142. Thaddeus Young, 29. Jalen Smith, 34. Harden, who is no longer in net, but 82. Otto Porter, 38. Van Fleet, who is an all-star. Man, he is so good, too, isn't he? 17. 117. Victor Oladipo, 143. Got Norman Powell, 134. Dory Finney, 21. Lopez. Brandon Ingram, 51. Satoransky, what is that, 111? 111. That print was kind of weird on the last one. 30 for Kawhi. 147 for Kyrie. 76 for Harrison Barnes. All right. Siakam, 112. Avita, 143. We got McCollum at 168. There's the Unicorn at 14. Middleton, 34. There's Zion, and it is 177. Miss him. There's the Young Bull at 122. Got PG at 139. There's KD at 106 and the really cool Nets jersey. I love those jerseys.
Oh, nice.
Not a Nets fan, but those are pretty cool. You got De'Aaron Fox, 44. Got Kyle Lowry at 129. There is Mr. Brick at 20. See that now that's oh man, I don't like that. They got him in the DC jersey, but they have the Laker on top.
Ugly. Could be rare in a sense. Just kidding.
I mean,
we are how many there are of these.
Well, I mean, it says right there, if you can read it, it says traded to Lakers on 8/6/21. That's kind of cool if they have that as a little print right there. Oh, and real quick shout out to Edwin. Edwin, if you're watching, it's his birthday tomorrow. He's got the same birthday as Michael Jordan, so he's blessed. So shout out to Edwin if you're watching, man. Happy belated. Go ahead and get crazy, man. He's off tomorrow. I know he's going to be having some fun. So some good drinks for Edwin, for sure. All right, 20 for Russ. Covington, 136. Josh Richardson, 159. There's DiVincenzo, 165. We got Lonzo at 148. Darius Garland, 81. You know, that kind of shows, too, guys, when they print it because they had Lonzo in the Pelican jersey, but as the Chicago Bull in the top left. So these must have been printed somewhere before the season, guys. 94 for Nicholas Batum. 42 for Joe Harris. Buddy Hield. 168.
Sure.
OG. 191. 38 for Bradley Beal. And guys, thank you everyone for watching and having some patience with me. I'm trying to read every number and not be slow. So thank you everyone who's checking these out with us. Appreciate you as always, giving the love. 164 for Carmelo in the Blazer jersey. Again, another Laker that's got to be up here, but not actually in it. Whatever. 83 for Tim Hardaway. Giannis, 30. Cool. You know, that's a good number for him because that's just seems like he could average that maybe per game someday. Not bad. Eric Bledsoe, 163. Okoro, 138. Marcus Morris Jr., 110. Got DeAndre Jordan dunking it at 33. And Tyrese Halliburton. Who's going to get that taco? Tyrese Halliburton, 158. That's a nice card of him, too, putting it up.
Sure is.
All right, guys. So that's the next big stack. I'm going to go ahead and try to organize these real quick so that way I'm not.
Of course, guys. This episode of Sammy Sports Cards is special live opening of a premium NBA Hoops Panini box for sports trading cards is presented and brought to you by the Game Book in partnership with Super Draft Pro and in partnership with Caesars Entertainment. Now let's talk with Gage for a moment, and let's take a little bit of a break from the sports cards for a moment and talk sports. Gage, I see that you've been talking 4-2 Jets at this moment.
5-2 actually now.
Okay,
So-
so those hockey picks don't look sound, and that's okay. We'll find a way to bolster up somehow, hopefully. And by the way, Sam, Chris Ball says Giannis is averaging 29.4. So that's kind of funny. But yeah, Gage, good luck on the back end. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think that they're going to find a way, sadly. But you know what? Nonetheless, you'll stand tall. You hit a 6-teamer last night, took home some coin.
Yes, I did.
And I know that feeling's good. So, hey, it's only Wednesday. You got your chicken wings tonight. You sip your beer nice and easy, like Drew said. I'm going to be sipping the beer. Okay? You bolster up for Thursday, and then you stand tall on Friday, Gage. That's all you have to do. And then you just coast. Then you coast. And, of course, guys, we do not encourage or endorse any sort of illegal or underage gambling. Bet and play at your own risk. We are live here in Sammy Sports Cards on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, of course, with this live premium box special edition of Sammy Sports Cards. Back over to you, Sam. Thank you.
All right. Thank you,
Can I
guys.
say
Thank you
something else?
I'll back over to Gage for a quick message.
If you guys want to tune in to the gold medal game for women's hockey in the Olympics, it is the USA and Canada tonight at 11:10 p.m. If you want to tune into that, it is going to be on NBC.
Wow, bolster up. Bolster up.
Very nice. All right.
The beer.
I'm going to go ahead and pull out stack number 3, guys. And by the way, it looks like I can tell where the line ends for the certain print. So I'm going to go ahead and just take it right there. Pulling out a big stack. And we will put it to the side.
You might as well just get out all of the base cards now and then just leave whatever's left in the box.
Well, I'm just going to go through them all in order.
Okay. Good luck. Appreciate everybody for tuning in so far as Sam is gearing up to read off some more of these wonderful products displayed by Panini NBA Hoops.
All right. Here comes the next
And by
one.
the way, let's take some guesses for potential autographs in the comments. Drop us a comment. There are a few really good players currently, young players as well. There are also some legends. Sam, I can read off the list real quick, but I want to get people in the comments with who they think is going to be the autograph card that we pull, because of course there is one guaranteed autograph that comes out of this NBA Hoops box. And I'm trying to pull up the list right now because I want to be accurate when I read it off. Okay, so yeah, you've got all your base cards. You've got your tribute cards. So this is your this is the potential people. Luka Doncic, Shaquille O'Neal, Bill Russell, Anthony Davis. I'll say that again. Luka Doncic, Shaq, Bill Russell, Anthony Davis, the unibrow. Then we've got AI Answer, Karl Malone, Larry Bird, John Stockton, Ja Morant, Oscar Robertson, the Big O, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Anthony Edwards, Trae Young, CJ McCollum, who's now with the Pelicans, Jamal Murray, Magic Johnson, Rasheed Wallace, Karl Anthony Towns, Steph Curry, or Dirk Nowitzki. Those are the potential people that Sam could pull tonight in this opening. So I want you guys think in the comments on YouTube and Facebook. If you're on Twitter, you have to retweet, quote the tweet, and let me know. Luka Edwards or a job would be nice, says Chris. I have a tendency to agree with you.
Yeah, Chris, it would be cool. I really hope it's a Laker though, just based on because of me being a fan. And that the fact that there's 3 Lakers on there would be really cool. But yeah, I can't wait to see it. And I was really good at taking it out without seeing it at all. So no cheating. Nobody knows a thing.
Now,
So let's go ahead and get.
by the way, Drew, I watched a video on YouTube of somebody opening one of these boxes, and he actually pulled Rasheed Wallace. So it's funny you say that because that should hopefully mean that we're not going to pull Rasheed Wallace. Not that I don't want a Rasheed Wallace autograph card. I'm just saying he will not be one of the options more than likely unless for some reason there's a duplicate, which I just don't see happening. So let's see what happens. That's why you said it. You watched the same one. Of course you did. All right, Sammy.
All right, my friend, here
Let's
we
go
go.
over to you. Gage, I need you to react with him. I'm going to take a brief intermission to grab some water, re-up on the beverages, get a biscuit. And guys, appreciate the energy in the comments. Let's bolster up in the comments with some fire emojis and some lightning emojis, and let's get fired up for Sam's special edition of Sammy Sports Cards live here on the Game Book on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Thank you, guys. I am one of your co-hosts this evening, A-Bomb the Sauce God. Follow me on Twitter at A-Bomb Sauce God, the main page at T-Game Book, and, of course, at SlamandSammy55 and at 24Gage Oliver 24. Thank you to Drew Lawrence in the comments as well as Chris Ball so far. We're going to slam the energy and bolster up the positive vibes. Sam, good luck to you. I'll be back momentarily.
All right, my friend, you got it. Thank you very much for the hype. And here we go, guys. Let's go ahead and start reading them off. We got Gary Trent Jr. at 74.
Nice.
We got Rui, 32. Enes Kanter, 139. Maxi Kleber, 183. Drew Holiday, 14. Steven Adams, 135.
Wow.
In the Pelican jersey, but is no longer one. 126 for Jarrett Allen. Luke Kennard, 116. We got a Jeff Green, 32. Rashawn Holmes, 11. Got Aaron Baines, 161. Thomas Bryant, 181. My favorite number, 69 for Mr. Nurkic.
Of
Got
course,
both,
that's your favorite number, Sam.
Well, of course. Bolbon at 185. Got Bobby Portis at 105. We got Kira Lewis at 42. Kevin Love at 146, shooting the J. Patrick Beverly, 32. We got a Julius Randle, 93.
Nice.
Marvin Bagley, 106. Chris Boucher at 105. I know these numbers are not the easiest to see, guys, but I'm trying to do my best. Got a Davis Bertan at 76. Derek Jones Jr. at 110. John Morant, 186.
There we go.
I like that it's a higher number. I like knowing that that was the end print. We got a PJ Tucker at 100. Got
100.
a Christian Wood at 142. We got a Seti Osman at 140. There's LeBron finally, and he's at 74.
There's LeBron.
About in the middle. There's RJ Baird at 159. Yeah, go ahead and look the other way. We got Trey Young, 125.
All right. Now we're getting to some names I know.
Oh, yeah. Here comes the Spider at 57. I like that number for him.
Cool.
There's LaMelo, 111. Cool number for him. 111. Nice. There's Karl Anthony Towns, 188. Some end prints now. There's Dylan Brooks at 82. There's Sabonis at 48. Got a John Wall at 63. We got Jamari Grant at 53. There's AD at 65. I love that they put him in the 60s jersey too.
Nice. I like
I
it.
did like that. Yeah, I love those jerseys. And we got a Reggie Bullock at 106. Kevin Herter at 83. We got Royce O'Neal at 48. Scary Terry, 178. There's an Anthony Edwards, and he's 68. About
Yes, Drew, let's bolster up on some GTA very soon.
Chris, if you're in here, did you just get an Amber Alert too? Is that a Florida thing? I don't know if he's in here still, but if he is, I hope he comments on that. Anyway, got Jonas at 49. There's a Malcolm Brogdon at 33. Man, I thought that guy was going to be an elite ball player, but not as much. 188 for Kevin Porter. We got Sadiq Bey at 183. There's Dennis Schroeder at 35. Mitchell Robinson, 111. Capella, 165. We got Bojan at 28. There's Gordon Hayward at 141. D'Angelo Russell at 139. There's a Kyle Anderson at 82. And guys, yeah, it's a Florida thing for sure, Drew. Wherever Hillsborough County is, I think that's somewhere near Tampa, by the way. Anyway,
I was gonna say if.
Yeah, Chris. Okay, Chris, you got it too? Okay, yeah, I think it's Tampa. It scared the shit out of me because it was sitting right next to me, and I'm on Ashton's phone. So I had double wham as soon as it went off. So a little terrifying. Anywho, good luck to them. I hope they find him or her.
Yeah.
Anyway, Carl Lil Uzi Levert at 54. Got Eric Gordon at 192. Wow, that's an end print right there. Haven't gotten any 199 out of 199 yet, but we did have number 1 for Jamal Murray, so that was pretty cool. Here comes 100 for Mason Plumlee. Here is Kuzma at 136. Derrick Rose at 25. There is Bogdanovic at 15. There is Rudy Gobert, 160. PJ Washington, 163. Ricky Rubio at 18. And guys, for another guest to the autograph, by the way, I don't know why, but today all day at work I was thinking, who could it be? I just have a
be now.
Who could it be now?
I just have a feeling that it's going to be Kareem. I have a really good feeling it's going to be Kareem Abdul. I don't know why. Just something told me that today, so I'm really, really hoping that I'm right. But anyway, guys, let's get back to this. By the way, I hope everyone's enjoying their Wednesday evening. Thank you for joining us at the Game Book. 18 for Ricky Rubio. Jaren Jackson at 151 rum. Miles Turner, another 151. There's a duplicate 151. Got Jayshawn Tate at 58. Nice little rhyme there. 33 for Killian Hayes. There's Caldavius Pope, who's in the Laker jersey, but is not a Laker anymore at 70.
Wow.
There's
Obi
Toppin at 64.
That up Toppin.
John Collins at 185. Mike
Spooky.
Conley, 25. Devontae Graham at 15. Got a Malik Beasley at 8. And it's kind of cool, guys, because even with it being triple digits, they still do 008. You can see that. Got a Brandon Clark 189. Justin Holiday 78. Kelly Olynyk 27. Josh Jackson at 84. There's Andre Drummond at 19. Manuel Quickly 170. DeAndre Hunter 32. Joe Ingles at 149. Got a Miles Bridges at 22. Jaden McDaniels at 102. There's a Deshaun Bate and a nice one of him about the dunk at 141. Doug McDermott, 109, putting up the
Dougie McBuckets. Wow.
Thangarao. There is Kenya Martin Jr., Kmart's son, at 156. Shout out to Kenya Martin. He was solid for the Nets back in the day. Isaiah Jr., 132. We got a Montrezl Harrell for the Lakers, but playing for the Wizards at 83. There's a Tatum at 156. That's a pretty nice card of him right there. It's showing off the leg tattoo. Pretty cool.
These are all beautiful products. I think Gage will tend to agree with me. You know, I know a lot of cards are holographic, but these are just professionally cut, beautifully placed. And just the fact that they're numbered, sure, but like just overall, still, at least they're nice looking cards. Nothing special like a cracked ice, but it doesn't need to be. NBA Hoops is more of a classic feel, but with a newer touch.
And it is a nice refractor in the background too, guys. You can see it's chrome on the outside, but if you really look behind the player, you can really see that shine. Pretty nice. And because it is numbered out of 199, guys, there's always a certain color. So that's why you see all of them being this color on the side. 199 usually does indicate red. If it was blue, it would be out of 99. Just to give you a little example of what cards look like out of NBA Hoops if you go ahead and pick up sets. Which, by the way, I was thinking about maybe picking up a bunch of NBA Hoops, but I have so much NBA here. So I'm not going to pick up any NBA Hoops at all. And there's that.
All right, continuing on.
Tatum with the 156. There's a Kongu 68. Jordan Clarkson 00. But it's number 71. I love that he wears 00 too, by the way. And Spencer Dinwiddie at 172. So we're going to be coming up to the rookies now, guys. And the stack also with that will be the rookies and the potential autographs. So it's going to be the autograph checklist, which is not nearly as many cards as I've went through already, guys, because we're at the tail end. So here we go. All the rest are rookies and the checklist. Going to get rid of this box, get more room. Now we have a little more room to work with here. This is nice. All right, guys. Started off with the number 1 pick who's been putting in work at number 32, Cade Cunningham.
There he is.
Got Josh Giddey, who is absolutely a monster right now, 95. This guy's rookie of the year if he stays healthy and keeps putting in the work that he has been. Just insane. James Bouknight, 168. And guys, you can see it's a rookie because it has the patch up here. And then also another thing to focus too, because it's a rookie card, a big difference between the guys who've already been in the league on the checklist and this is all faded. So although it is a refractor, you can see it's very shiny. It's still nice like the other ones. It doesn't have a crowd behind it because when these were cut, I don't think any games were played yet. So just to give you a little idea on why the cards look like how they do. All right, moving on to Sengun, 168. Got Keon Johnson at 151.
I'm not sure if we've seen the James Harden card or not yet, Drew. Sam, do you remember if we've already went through it?
Yep. We
saw one.
Harden. It was numbered, I think out of the 80s, and he was in the net jersey, of course.
Okay.
All right, Quentin Grimes, 46 for the Knicks. We got Santi Aldama, 165 for the Grizz. Isaiah Livers, 41 for the Pistons. I love the way they all looks like he's about to put up a hook shot.
What up, Craig? How you doing, brother?
What's up, Craig? How's it going?
What's up, Craig?
Dude, that is more than fine.
Happy to have
give him a shout out, but giving him a shout out number before at Quad Colt on Facebook and on the Whatnot app. His name is Craig Tiberio from Western New York. Awesome person, great community, great vibes, great leadership overall. Sam, back over to you, and here's what else Craig had to say as we turn the show back to Sam.
Numbered gold. That's right, Craig. Every single one of them out of 199. And Craig, since you're in here, maybe this is good luck. I don't know if I'm not superstitious, but lucky number 13 is this one. So maybe that'll bring some success.
That was Craig's number for high school football, I believe.
Yep, that's why I said it.
It was also mine.
So there you go. There's number 62 for Jalen Suggs.
Craig, we need you in here as we get ready to pull the rest of these cards to see what we get.
We got Zaire Williams, 88. Here's a Corey Kispert, 160. There's a Jalen Johnson, 39. And like I said, guys, all these cards are numbered out of 199. That's why I'm just reading off the first number. We got Josh Christopher at 48. Dayron Sharp, 41. And I'm really impressed, too, guys, by the way, on how these look. It doesn't look like anything really happened with them getting moved. Because like I said, the only protection was literally pieces of styrofoam and nothing on top, just some wax.
And just being a box that was sealed. By the way, Craig, little addition to the mantle. I'm sure you could see it there. That Jalen Hurts PSA 9 slab, courtesy of Clad Cole. Craig, make sure to stick with us, brother. We got to see what autograph we pull here, as well as the special cards that are included in this box. We're going through these base cards. Sam is flying through them.
Dayron Sharp at 41.
Not wait for that autograph, boys.
Me neither. 153 for Jared Butler. Got Charles Bazzi, 183 for Philly. There's Jalen Green, absolutely insane, 57. Got a Jonathan Kuminga, 170.
There you go, Craig.
There's Primo.
Productivity right there.
Got a Trey Murphy at 83. David Johnson, the 183. Isaiah Jackson, a 189.
Jackson.
There's Bones, 151. That guy is pretty underrated for anyone who watches basketball. He's pretty special. I like him.
Yeah, Sam, a lot of rookies already in this.
This is an all rookie stack.
Oh, this is all the rookies.
Yeah, I remember I said at the beginning, this is just rookies, and then after rookies, it's all the autograph checklist.
Okay.
All right. So we got Jermaine Robinson Earl, 172. There is Greg Brown III at 176. Got some nice high numbers. And then we got Scotty Barnes, also very good, 41. There is a Davion Mitchell at 127. Moses Moody at 100. 100. Got a Kai
100.
Jones, 124, putting up the layup. Cameron Thomas at 156. Miles McBridge at 155. Brandon Boston Jr. at 158. There's a Franz Wagner. I've been waiting to see him. 124. He's a pretty special player. And the Magic got a steal, if you ask me. So Chris Daughtry at 48. 48. There's a Trey Mann at 155. Yeah, Craig, especially Greg Oden and Penny Hardaway. Penny Hardaway and Shaq would have been absolute menace to society if not for him not going down with so many knee injuries. I agree. Usman Garuba, that's 196, almost at the end of the print line, 196 out of 199. Jane Springer, 115. Or the Adazmu, 55. Isaiah Todd, 130. Jason Preston, that's going to be 49. Got a Herbert Jones, 157. JT4, 44. 44 for JT4.
Herbert Jones played my cousin last year.
Well, he looks like he would be pretty hard to go ahead against. He looks pretty tall. Out of 44.
Rolling.
Joe Wieskamp, 139 for the Spurs. Kessler Edwards, 43 for the Nets. Aaron Wiggins, 69. Bang, 69 out of 199.
There you go, Sam.
There's a Juan Toscano Anderson, 35. Yeah, and then Craig, and then he went ahead and for some reason thought he had to bring AKs and mini Uzis into practice. I mean, who was threatening him? How scary was his life?
He did have a moment where he was a nemesis in both the regular season and playoffs, whether it was just playing point guard or hitting the three-point shot. He was deadly for a moment.
Agent
But
Zero.
I mean, he, and of course, there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind closed doors in all of sports, but nonetheless, when what Craig is talking about is true. Truth.
Oh, Nick Young, Drew. What was Nick Young part of some crew like how Deshaun Jackson was in Cali? They must have both been the same crew, man. If he was threatening him where he needed guns.
And of course, guys, this episode, the special episode actually of the Sammy Sports Cards, is presented by the Game Book in partnership with Super Draft Pro and in partnership with Caesars Entertainment, hosted by Sam Bone and Slam and Sammy 55, and co-hosted with myself at A-Bomb Sauce God, and of course, Mr. 12 Gauge at 24, Gage Oliver 24.
What's up, boy?
Back over to Sammy, a bunny beetle.
All right, so we got Juan 35, and guys, we're coming up soon here to this auto checklist. All these rookies that we went through are how they're all drafted in order. It was all the way from 1 to 60. We got Sharife Cooper 32 for the Hawks. Got a Luke Garza 106 for the Pistons, and here we go, guys. That was the last pick of the draft, so now we're starting with the auto checklist. So that's why it looks like this up top. It has this nice little writing up here. And then it'll say something
Now,
in the
these
corner.
are the people that are possible in the autographs.
Yep, possible autos, guys. So here we go. And it's all the cards. Any of these guys can be in the auto. So here we go. We start off with Luka.
Here we go. Let's get the hype built up. Get lightning bolts fired.
There's my boy Shaq at 63.
Whoa.
We got Bill Russell with the most NBA titles at 127. There's AD, 4-time All NBA team at 154. We got the answer, number 73, franchise leader in trays.
That's who I think we're going to pull.
There's the mailman at 98. There is the Birdman at 129.
Bird.
There's John Stockton at 006, number 6.
Ooh.
There's Ja. There's Ja right there at 113. We got the big O at 58. There is Kareem at 94. Ooh, which is, by the way, what number the box is out of. 94. Could it possibly be him for the auto? There's Anthony Edwards at 22. Trae Young at 102. CJ, oh my goodness, Panini with the print line. Look at that. Oh, that is ugly. Oh my goodness, poor CJ, man. They ripped it right through the card. Oh, I hope that's the only one that looks like that.
Hold the jaw, the O and the bird. Damn Kareem. Sheesh.
82 for Jamal Murray. Man, that's pretty upsetting. I hope that's the only card that looks like that. All right, guys. Jamal Murray, 82. There is Magic at 71. There is my Magic. There's Rasheed
Magic
at 169 in the Blazer jersey. There's the Big Cat at 175. The Chef at 167. And Dirk, the 7-foot German, at 160. All right, guys. Here comes the autograph. I don't know it either. It's covered.
Oh my gosh, here it comes, guys.
The moment of truth.
Man,
Here it comes.
I'm pumped.
All right. Let's go ahead and slide this over.
And good luck, courtesy of Peyton Manning autograph picture, Ken Griffey patch, memorabilia, the Josh Young Pink Prism, the Treyway on-card autograph, courtesy of Clad Cole, a.k.a. Craig Tiberio, the Josh Young Rookie Wave card, and, of course, the PSA 9 slab of the Jalen Hurts Mosaic rookie card, courtesy of Clad Cole as well as from the Charizard, courtesy of Clad Colt as well. And again, the Rayquaza, courtesy of Clad Colt. And soon on the mantle will be some sports cards, courtesy of Sammy Sports Cards as live breaks that you can catch this Sunday as well, guys. All right, Sam, let's get back to this. We got the hype officially built. The
Here we go.
anticipation has been there since
Bill
we told
Russell.
you about this box. It's time for Gage to saddle up and bolster up.
Bill Russell, come on.
Here we go, guys. Here we go. Oh, it's the chef. Woo!
Woo! It's a Steph Curry auto.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Oh, and it's one. It's pop one. Woo! Pop one.
Pop one.
Yeah.
Pop one out of what? 15 or 10?
Woo! 1 out of 10. Out of 10.
Let's go. And by the way, guys, only unanimous MVP ever. How many MVP awards does he have? Does he have 2 or 3? Two, and he's got 3 rings. Okay. And that's Steph Curry, who was the all-time leading 3-point leader for the NBA. For an autograph card coming out of the NBA Hoops Premium Box, courtesy of Sammy Sports Cards, live on Wednesday Chicken Wing Night, courtesy of Western New York. Gage, what is your reaction?
Wow.
Steph Curry? Holy shit is my reaction.
Look at that card. How beautiful it is. Sam, you're of course going to have that graded, am I right?
Yes.
Look at that. 1 out of 10, Stephen Curry. Out of an NBA Hoops box. Man, this was rare in itself. Sam, how do you feel? Is this somebody that you are excited to have seen pulled for the autograph card out of this box?
I mean, he's a no doubt Hall of Famer. He's the all-time leader in threes. It's not a Laker, but I'll take it because he's nasty. This is going to be going in the PC for sure. Wow. Woo!
It's unbelievable.
That was crazy, guys. That was crazy. I'm so excited.
So, now that we've already seen the autograph card pulled, let's talk a little bit about things that are upcoming for the game book and things that are upcoming for Sammy Sports Cards and things that we have to be excited about and people that we want to show some support to. So first off, everybody that tuned in, liked and shared, dropped a comment, anybody that had any participation, just stopping in to watch for a minute, or if you saw this happen, thank you to you guys, first of all, the community, the support, the positivity, the vibes are everything. We appreciate that. Quick shout out to Craig Colt, man, Craig Tiberio. He is streaming on Facebook, of course, you guys know, for Apex. And he has his whatnot breaks and pulls for Pokemon cards, and they're always fire. And the deals are endless. And, of course, quick shout out to Sam Bone for, of course, bringing us an insane product to be opened here live on camera, presented by the Game Book. We're excited to bring this content to you guys so you guys can see exactly the type of heat that comes to life. And not just Sammy Sports Cards as live openings, but his breaks as well, which you can find with us on Sunday. Sam, what time are we thinking for Sunday to confirm it for anybody watching in this stream?
Sunday at 8 p.m., people. We're going to be breaking. I'm going to go ahead and show off a little bit what we're breaking. We got one new product, guys. We got a mega box, which just is, by the way, all this product is sold out too, guys. You can't get it anywhere else. So it's first come, first serve. Let me go ahead and jack the light up. But we got a mega box of a Topps Chrome update from 2021. It is the last box that updated before they came out with 2022. You can pull a one-of-one super refractor autograph. They have really nice cards in here, guys, so that will be on display, as well as all the baseball. We have the 3 hobby boxes right here. We got the 2002, 2 boxes that are unopened. Sorry about that. 2 boxes that are unopened right here, guys. We have all of this product, a ton of cards, tons of packs, cheap prices. And, of course, we got all of this basketball, too, which is all sold out, like I said. All of the Flux hangers. We got 6 Flux. We got a Chronicles blaster, an Illusions blaster, and a Mosaic blaster. We still have 4 cello packs of the Mosaic, and we have all this 2000 Bowman Chrome from a hobby box. So there's a lot of stuff to go around, guys. Sunday, 8 p.m.
By the way, the Nets have just tied the Knicks. Engage, you know this. I said this to you on phone earlier. Watch, the Knicks are up by a bunch, but blow it. They've been doing it so much lately, and they are now tied. They just blew a 28-point deficit and are now tied with the Brooklyn Nets with 3:20 in the fourth quarter, probably less than that now. And of course, guys, this has been an awesome thing that Sam did. A beautiful, dude, an insane card to add to your personal collection in the arsenal that you are building up as far as autograph cards and just ultimately cards that you want to have on a nice mantle such as what I have. Now, Sam, that is probably one of the best cards I think you were going to pull tonight. I was kind of debating this, who I thought was the most valuable out of there. The problem is that even though we know Kareem, what he did, his greatness is probably truly the best out of all those available on those cards. But what's currently selling and popular is like not those older athletes, and it's weird.
Yep.
So I thought about it for a moment, and I thought maybe an Allen Iverson or possibly a Steph Curry. I thought maybe Jamal Murray was your best bet because I don't know, it seems to be like he's popular right now, and the demand for that card would be right away. But of course, nonetheless, a Steph Curry card, this is something that is great, and you can hold it, you can sell it, do whatever. And of course, that's pretty on display, Sam. I'm happy that you're able to do that. And make sure to turn those notifications on for us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter so you don't miss any of the content as far as sports coverage, betting, sports card breaks, because the Game Book is your premium source for sports news, Buffalo Bills and Baltimore Ravens coverage, sports betting picks and DFS drafts, and various trading card breaks and much, much more. And of course, this show is hosted by Sammy Sports Cards at Slam and Sammy 55 on Twitter. And he has some displayed product right now. As you can see, there's some cello packs remaining.
Many
and,
remaining, guys.
And for some reason, anybody that is watching was interested in something that Sam has to break or any of that, you guys could probably toss it in. But we are gearing up to go ahead and conclude the show. It has been a special treat, though, courtesy of Sam.
Yes, sir. Thank you, everybody, for joining.
Yes, it has.
We're going to go ahead and tune out, guys. Got that long 4-day, 12-hour schedule ahead. Got to get ready for the long haul. But, guys, Sunday is going to be amazing. The poll pile has some updates. I'm going to go ahead and throw this out here real quick just to tell you. We've got autographs for football now in the poll pile. The Dion pile did get added to. And for the baseball pile, we've got more numbered cards in there, guys. We have a lot of good stuff in there. It's going to be fun.
That sounds fantastic, Sam.
Most
Looking
certainly
forward
will.
to Sunday.
12 gauge, it most certainly will be. Sauce and everyone here, thank you guys so much for tuning into this. This was awesome. Glad you were a part of it. We got the poll.
Of course,
players on the check.
Thank you to Craig for stopping in and checking out to see what kind of cards were pulled in this box. He knew exactly how valuable this box was. Quick shout out to Drew as well for staying tuned in with us and for waiting to see what kind of heat we pulled as well. Drew's taken quite the liking to the Sammy Sports Cards, and that's cool to see because I myself have really bought into the whole process of what Sam is doing and what Craig is doing. And I'm more geared towards the sports cards than I am Pokemon cards, but it is really, I'm more of a person that likes to add in a personal collection based on my liking of the player. You know what I mean? Like the Trey White auto card is my prized possession because that is truly my favorite Bill. Yeah, even more than Josh Allen because he was there before Josh. So I'm getting back into cards. Yeah, Drew, it's an investment going on right now, but it is an investment worth making. And I think that a lot of people are picking up on it with the stock market kind of not being the move right now. People are always looking for different ways to take their money and spend it or invest it. And that's something you can do with sports cards. And that's why it's a great opportunity to come and get involved in Sam's breaks because ultimately you want to be able to come across these boxes, but you're not going to be able to come across these boxes that Sam obtains all the time or even those cello packs. You're not going to come across them so easily. So that's why it's cool when Sam can just charge a price, break them for you on camera, which builds up that thrill and the excitement that comes along with it, almost like a gamble. And then from there, you can potentially pull something that's like what we pulled, the Genesis cards. I mean, the value for those could be in the thousands someday. I think Sam would agree. It depends on the career.
Some of the PR guys, depending on who the player is. Anthony pulled a Jason Tatum National Pride Genesis and an Obi Toppin rookie card Genesis. I would imagine that both of those, if they come back graded at least from a 8.5, maybe a 9 out of 10, they're going to be up in the 1,000 range, if not more, especially with the demand forward.
What I'm saying here too, and thank you, Sam, because that kind of helps what I'm saying. Because what I'm saying is, Drew, that you can't always come across those boxes for a price that you want to pay, and you're not always guaranteed heat. So the cool thing about doing it per pack or doing it per team, which Sam will do in the future, is that you can spend a certain amount and you can pull, you know what I mean? Your opportunities are still there, but you don't necessarily have to try and go find one of these boxes at retail or purchase them third party like eBay or, you know, any other card purchasing apps or anything like that. Right. And that's why it's really cool. And especially when he gets into the Whatnot app, everything makes it a lot easier because then there's a shipping charge right away. It prints a label to him, and it makes it easy for him to get it out the next day. So that's why I purchased these from Sam, and my investment, I think, Sam, paid off. 2 autographed cards, multiple numbered cards, 2 Genesis cards, cracked ice cards. I mean, come on, dude. That's the investment was there. So that's the kind of opportunities that come in the breaks. And especially when he has NFL product, and there will be a point where Sam has all these sports available at once. Right now, we're just gearing up towards what people want specifically, what's been requested, what's been talked about, what's popular. And Sam will have more and more product coming to people. So that's why we need to get the word out, get this logo out there to people, you know, get our Twitter handles out there, get this logo out there, like I said.
Yes, sir.
And get the news out there, because what we've pulled so far on Sammy Sports Cards, not just for people on breaks, as you just saw here in the live opening, is absolute fire. So Craig's got the Pokemon breaks in the polls on lock with once in a while some sports mixed in. But Sam's got the sports card breaks on absolute lock. And I've seen the heat pulled time and time again. So the more that people become aware, the opportunities become more available for everybody watching, not really just Sam. Because our mission here is ultimately to bring a great product and great content to the viewer, not to benefit us. Because what brings me more joy is when people are enjoying watching us having a good time and shit. Right. If you're pulling something of value in the process, or like when you take our betting picks, you know what I mean? In that process of doing so, you're making money. That makes me more joyful than it does for me to make any single dollar. So, of course, Sammy, thank you again. Follow him on Twitter. It's SlamminSammy55, as well as the Gamebook's official Twitter page at TGamebook. And you can see that logo again that's right above my head, and as well as Gage's head, which is right over here. You can follow Mr. 12 Gage at 24, Gage Oliver 24, who's going to have you updated on NASCAR as we get near the Daytona 500. You guys can catch our podcast coming soon. Soon, I promise. There will be a podcast coming soon for us known as The Film Room, where we talk about various topics as far as sports, life, music, culture, whatever, you name it, with various guests. You don't want to miss any of that. So turn on those notifications. Betting picks will be available again tomorrow. Myself and Gage will get up to date, and we'll bring you some amazing Thursday slammers, including a potential upset of the day that will be made available to you guys tomorrow. Sam might even potentially get DFS out there. We don't know. See, he's got a lot of stuff to get back to. He's got a busy schedule ahead of him, of course, and this was a courtesy thing for him to do. And, of course, thank you again, Sam. I can't thank you enough. That was really awesome to watch on camera.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys joining me. That was fun. 1 out of 10, pop 1 Steph Curry, guys. You know, it's just.
And of course, again, thank you to Craig. Thank you to Chris. Thank you to Drew. Thank you to anybody that tuned in. Thank you that liked, shared, that commented, anything. Thank you for being here and being a part of this awesome community and thing that we are building here at the Gamebook in 2022 with the absolute best content available to you on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Of course, make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube if you've not done so already at Gamebook Mafia with that same logo, so that way you can catch more of our content. Because soon in the future, Gage will tell you this too, Facebook will not be much of a priority to us as we are geared towards more of the YouTube and Twitter market, except here for Sammy Sports Cards. That will always have a serious presence on Facebook. But of course, guys, thank you again. Make sure to keep those notifications on one more effing time so that way you catch these upcoming breaks Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time for Sammy's MLB and NBA products available to be broken here exclusively on Facebook and YouTube. No Twitter, as we can't see comments from Twitter. So, of course, thank you again to the host, Sam Bone at Slam and Sammy 55, 12 gauge at 24 gauge, Oliver 24, and myself at A-Bomb Sauce God. I am your co-host, Mr. A-Bomb, the Bills Mafia Sauce God. God bless everybody. Stand tall, and thank you, and good night. And that's the
Have a
end of what
good
I
night,
have
everyone.
to say.